Today I am going to take a module on community psychology as a linking science and practice. After I finish my module, you will know a brief history of the development of community psychology, identify the various disciplines that have had an effect or have contributed to community psychology. You will also be in a position to evaluate community psychology as a transdisciplinary approach with its research and action influenced by various individual and social structures, and you will also be able to analyze the current needs for community psychology to grow as an indispensable applied science. Let me start by giving you an introduction. Being a community psychologist always has been a quest for new ways to deal with psychosocial problems, not only on the individual level, but also to look for potentials and challenges of people and their social settings. Community psychology also has been and will be in the future a quest for a political identity as a psychologist who wants to improve social justice and individual well-being in a complex world. Community psychology is a linking science and practice. It uses the knowledge and craftsmanship of different areas and disciplines and the professional capabilities of the specialist practitioners as well as the practical wisdom of neighborhood groups and of everyday life. It is a distinctive field of study which values social justice, individual and collective happiness and well-being. Although a thoroughly applied science, community psychology is still growing, and in my lecture you will see how it originated in various parts of the world through various fields, and all of these fields have had a significant contribution to its development. Later we shall also discuss the concept of linking science and its implications. Let me give you a little introduction about the multicultural birth of community psychology. Like I said earlier, community psychology is a relatively new approach towards mental health. As Spielberger and Isco in 1970 aptly define it as, community psychology represents a new frontier in the study of human behavior, which is broadly concerned with clarifying the complex interrelationships between individuals and their environments. This new frontier is defined by a paradigm shift from a purely intrapsychic outlook to one which recognizes the influence of community faculties on human behavior. This discipline has developed over the years with the contribution of many developments in the field of social sciences. If we attempt to map the development of community psychology over the years, we see that it has been molded into different shapes by different cultures. In the United States of America, the conception of community psychology is attributed to the Conference on Education of Psychologists for Community Mental Health, which was held in 1965 in Swampscott, Boston. As per the report by Anderson et al. In 1966, this conference emphasized on the need for both the study and treatment of individuals within a community context. Specific areas where community research was needed were identified. Importance of the study of man in the community, including the effects of varying physical and social environments upon his functioning, both as an individual and as a member of social organization upon individual, particularly those creating high risk populations, and alternative social patterns which may serve to reduce their creation were expressed. Now, this conference was a clear expression of the need for a new conception about the nature of mental illness and the need to study the clearly visible effect of environmental structure on individual psyche. The development of community psychology in Australia and New Zealand, on the other hand, was started a little later than North America in the 1970s. Here, the discipline was shaped by the ideas of social responsibility, social justice, and cultural and ethnic issues, including combating the oppression of the respective indigenous populations. Community psychology was molded into a political mold in Latin America. The discipline grew out of dissatisfaction with social psychology in its irrelevance to real life problems and its conceptual barrenness in relation to the understanding of person-society relations. This politically aware new approach was better suited to the population majorities, and this a practically applicable approach came up. In Europe and Britain, community psychology saw a new conception in different countries. Overall, a clear influence of social, environmental, educational, clinical, and health psychology was seen. However, in India, community psychology has seen a delayed development dating just over a decade. This discipline in India is governed by research and work done by departments of social work. Now I shall talk to you about bases for linking science and practice. The topic to be discussed here is the multiple origins of community psychology. Community psychology has traditionally been a field of study that focuses on the interactive relationship between the individual and the social structure that he or she stays in. Now, this new approach is born out of many developments in the past and is still in the process of becoming a widely acknowledged applied science. Community psychology in the United States was developed due to disenchantment with the field of clinical psychology. Jim Kelly, in an interview in 1997, expressed how he was dissatisfied with the role of a clinical psychologist and was keen on the concepts of social psychology, but not the methods it applied. He sought a bridge between the two, which was made possible by a research grant for research into a new field called community mental health. He observed how social structures had a profound effect on both the individual and his behavior. Community psychology has been influenced by many developments in the past, as I have told you earlier. Now, these developments took place in different parts of the world and had a varied effect on the discipline and its definition. To name a few, community organizing and the community mental health movement in the US, conscientization and action research in Latin America, Mari Jahoda's groundbreaking long-term study on the effects of unemployment on the community, or the Italian democratic psychiatry movement in Europe have influenced many community psychologists. Equivalently, many political movements, just like the civil rights or the students' movements of the 60s, women liberation, gays movements, equal rights for handicapped persons, survivors of psychiatric hospitals, and many more, have had a considerable impact on research and practice of community psychology. Let's do a comparison between the applied sciences and community psychology. Community psychology is unique in its focus, and yet its ideas have not been implemented into mainstream research and education. It is a purely applied science, but it does not hold an influential standing among other large disciplines of psychology. Differentiating among the traditional applied psychology and community psychology is essential. As such, an analysis clearly shows how community psychology is a linking science through and through. It focuses on the interdependent relationship between the individual and the community, structures within the community and the individual, and the society as a whole. It also links research practices of various disciplines of science like anthropology, sociology, philosophy, law, and so on. Lastly, it links organizations and structures within the community to be able to apply to the findings. The next topic that I will discuss with you is the linking metaphor. By linking, it is meant that community psychology connects aspects of various disciplines and social structures in its research and practice. It helps in defining the scope and purpose of the discipline and explains what community psychologists should do. Community psychology as a linking science is a discipline which is transdisciplinary in the sense that in the context of research and evaluation, various concepts, theories, methods and measures from various disciplines are combined into a new shared conceptual framework. This approach moves beyond the limitations of any single disciplinary focus and creates new synergistic ways of conducting research and evaluation and addressing critical public health issues. As a linking practice, community psychology brings together multiple stakeholders, some of whom are often overlooked, to address community issues. For example, incorporation of mental health into primary health care initiatives such that mental issues are not only looked at without stigmatization, but also incorporating preventive approach of primary health care initiatives to help cater to mental health issues. Let's talk about discovering empowering patterns now. For the dynamics of empowerment processes to be able to enhance well-being and growth of not only individuals but also social systems, it is important to link the different levels of empowerment such as the individual, group and organization. The discourse on empowerment processes in community psychology has been influential for many practical areas in community mental health and social work, psychiatry, community development and organizational science. Let me talk to you about the concept of presensing. The concept of presensing refers to the expansion of our knowledge and praxis on community building by incorporating our habit of learning from the past into an attitude of valuing the potentials within social settings and to create deep innovation through moving from ecosystem to ecosystem awareness. Sharma proposes a 7-step process starting from identifying past patterns of problem solving, shifting one's sense to new perspectives and a broader picture, identifying new potentials of collective creativity, crystallizing new vision and prototyping new ideas. This process structure and the built-in transformation could be a model of a community psychology learning journey, integrating the body of community psychology research and practice together with the wisdom of other disciplines. It also integrates the views of major actors such as economy, civil society, public institutions, which are needed to develop a systematic approach towards challenges in the community. Let's move on to design thinking. One of the most radical transdisciplinary approaches on societal and community challenges originally has been developed as an integrative and systematic approach towards product and service design. The concept of design thinking is a wonderful and impressive example of the potentials of a transdisciplinary approach towards social problems. Developing a collaborative scheme for actors in society as well as linking different academic disciplines and praxis. Community psychology must readjust the traditional model of community as local neighborhoods towards a systemic view of the role of community building in organizations, social networks, on the local level and beyond, and on the level of civil society, families, local communities and organizations, both companies and the NGOs. Thus, it is necessary to develop a new and enhanced identity based on the field's core values, which is able to meet the challenges of a dynamic and globalized world. I will describe a few steps below which have been adapted from Wolf in 2006. These may serve as a guideline for future research and action. Number 1. Community psychology will become increasingly global in nature. This is why local communities are increasingly important, because they are affected by global forces. Community psychology must collaborate with communities so they effectively adapt to such changes. A community psychology approach, by definition, must be an approach informed by multiple perspectives. Thus, the future of community psychology will require partnerships with other disciplines and community stakeholders. Community psychology will have to partner with others while maintaining its own unique identity. Community psychology will also become more engaged in the formation and institutionalization of economic and social policy. These policies will be based upon the values that are at the core of our discipline and will incorporate psychological principles. Involvement with policy is consistent with community psychology's ecological perspective on community, which recognizes the importance of macro system factors such as business policy on communities. Community psychology will become a field of research and action that makes a significant difference on issues of social change by promoting social justice. Now, social justice is defined as conditions that promote equitable distribution of resources, equal opportunity for all, non-exploitation, prevention of violence, and active citizenry. A community psychology linking science wants to unleash itself from the limits of traditional academic disciplines and taxonomies. Let me talk to you about future innovations now. Traditional values of community psychology like social change and transformation and current challenges today require more than working in a local community and or improving the social situation of specific groups. While this work will remain an important core part of community psychology, the field should empower itself, use its competencies to develop social innovations, and look at emerging futures by developing shared goals, and probably take shared risks as well by collaborating with other disciplines, companies, and other actors in the society. Community psychology as a field should focus on macro and micro issues of community building together with various partners. This is why it is important to develop close ties not only with national and international community psychology groups in different parts of the world in order to develop a sense of cultural diversity, but also with other psychological and social science or social action networks and associations. And given the political character of community psychology, the political arena is an important area to be engaged in. In Europe, the European Union and the European Commission will be the one of the most important partners to foster community building and a sense of community in our society. To support this movement and to strengthen the capabilities of each community psychology, we should form transdisciplinary community interest groups, which might consist of professionals, students, and practitioner groups, which will be able to maintain and promote the rich body of knowledge on community building and develop future questions which may be important for our society. We should invest in a joint education and practice in transdisciplinary community psychology in order to develop the idea of community psychology for young professionals in all the areas of all disciplines. For this, we can use and institutionalize a rich body of experience of community psychology programs in universities and schools all over the Europe. The time of an interdisciplinary community building and social innovation master programs should come up within the next few years. These kind of programs could enhance the DSA skills for a transdisciplinary future of community psychology. Number 1, design skills will develop both strategic innovation and creative abilities in order to nurture mutual knowing, awareness and playfulness. Social skills. Students and practitioners will experience the art of community building as a collaborative and empowering background, leading to social responsiveness and inclusion. And finally, action skills will focus on how to cooperate, implement and evaluate new concepts and social innovations to build communities in different settings. Let me summarize. Community psychology has had varied origins inspired by developments all over the globe and influences from a plethora of other disciplines. It is fundamentally different from traditional applied sciences and holds a unique but somewhat underrated position in the various disciplines of psychology. The linking metaphor is being used to describe how community psychology is an amalgam of values and ideas of many other fields. It links ideas together and applies them to research, and thus the research is applied to real life problems. The linking science metaphor is also the future direction in which community psychology can hope to develop into a prominent applied science. By focusing on past analysis and creative ideas of the future, this discipline aims at incorporating different fields and different levels of social structures under one umbrella term of community psychology. For community psychology to be successful, it should enhance its DSA skills, thus improve upon innovations, empowerment and implementation respectively.